Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics. It's episode 12. We're rolling along with the restoration of the 72 Nova. I haven't got much done today. It's kind of brisk out. It's in the 50s, sunny, but it was like 79 degrees yesterday. It'll be 60 something tomorrow, then back in the 70s after that. So when it gets in the 50s, I don't like working too much. Okay, last episode, we got that gas tank out of there and did some pour 15 underneath, and I don't know if that gas tank will be in time for this video because I just ordered it. Okay, then I took the wiring harness out of that 68. I didn't explain myself too good on how. See, this is from the 68 that goes inside the car. The harness that goes outside the car plugs into that. So basically what I had to do on the 72 was pull these out and put them in the spots that go to the same color. That's basically what I did. Then I had a couple extra left over. So we don't know what works and what don't now because I haven't got it started yet. I want to put in the drive shaft, gas tank, probably get the brakes. Well, change the oil, change transmission fluid, stuff like that. I got a few little items in. I got these little spare tire holder downer things there, about one for the 78, one for this car. They clip on deal in the trunk, and I've got some of those round deals there that holds on top of this the spare. Well, actually, I don't know. That might just go in the one of the lug holes, probably. Okay, so I got the drive shaft here, and there's really nothing wrong with these U-joints. In fact, this one here has got a nipple on it right there. So I'm just going to grease that one up. There's no play in it. But this one here, I lost the cap. Well, I found the cap, but I lost a couple of bearings from it. So I just went ahead and bought one. I went to buy two, but I only had one in stock. And then the 68 and the 72 little deals to mount them. On the 72 I only had one. And I was worried. I was like, well, where am I going to find one of these? But I got them off eBay. Little set, 2 clamps and 4 bolts to clamp that on, because the 68 is different. 68 actually goes through and has a bolt on the end, so I couldn't use it on my rear end unless I changed that whole pinion yoke thing. Okay, so that's going to be the first step. I'm going to pop this U-joint out, put it in the car, change the oil, change the tranny fluid, and then go from there. Okay, so I'll be back when I get some stuff done. Okay, I got the new U-joint on there. Wasn't too hard. I was going to film it, but it's kind of hard to hold the camera. You just take out those 2 clips there. Use a socket underneath like that. Then use that hammer on there. And your big Tanya Harding on top. Pop it down, pop one out, twist it, pull it out, and then reverse it to put it in. Okay, so let me grease up these nipples here, and then we'll install it. put it in neutral so I can turn it. Okay, it's lined up perfect. And yes, the 4-door drive shaft does fit the 2-door. I know I mentioned it on another video, but in case there's new people here, I wouldn't think it would. I thought the 4-door would be a longer wheelbase car, but I cleaned these out thread holes as best as I could, but they're still a little bit dirty in there. This one is anyway. Should probably use a socket on this. Well, that's basically it. I'm going to get a socket and tighten them up real good. Well, that's it. Okay guys, got the drive shaft in, time to change the oil. So you're gonna, there she goes. Now she's black. I tell by looking at, checking it through the dipstick, but okay, we drain that. Okay, let's see how easy this filter is to get off. She was full of oil, so one good sign that it probably, since it was black, it probably hasn't used any oil. There she goes. Best oil filter wrench. long-winded. Okay. There's a Napa. I got a new wicks to put on it. Make sure it's the same size. Well, well, well. Doesn't have a rubber gasket on it. Can you believe that? Oh no, yes it does. Yeah, it had one, it fell off. I was lining it up to the other oil filter and it fell off. Okay. Let's put that there. Can't really fill up these ones that go on the side. They'll just spill everywhere. If it went on through the bottom, I would fill it up first. Just give it just a little bit of a turn. You don't want it too tight. That's probably good. Now, all I got is this Walmart stuff. It's synthetic blend 10W30. Doesn't have all the, as Derek would say, all the dinosaurs and minerals and vitamins. Should probably get some additive. In fact, I looked for some in Walmart. I couldn't find any. Some kind of zinc additive, and especially with gas. You know, this is a 68 engine, so it's made for leaded gas. The only way you get around that is if it's been rebuilt and you would put in different valves that don't need the lead. So I'll probably have to stock up, get a case of or a bunch of lead additive stuff for the gas as well. So put in a little can every time I fill up with gas. Of course, I won't be driving it that much probably. And then get a case or so with some kind of zinc additive. What you doing, kitty? You getting oily down there? Okay, that's it for that. I want to change that transmission fluid, but I can't check it until it's running, so I might hold off on that for a little bit. So I'll be back. Okay, got the little spare tire holder downer thing, and 72 Nova's got one, but I think it's up here. And basically that goes in like that. Let me just set you down on the tripod thing, see if I can get it in there. Well, hole is supposed to go in. No, probably goes in the... This one, it's too tall though. It's too tall. Probably ain't getting a good shot here, but I guess I could have put it in the hole first. Put it in this. Doing something like that, I guess. And just I think these were 13 bucks each. A bunch of people were on eBay were selling them for like 20 something each. $28 each, $26 each. And I found a guy that was selling them for 13, so I said, well, give me 2 of them then. Anyway, something like that. So it ain't rolling around or nothing in the trunk. Like I showed you before, I put the factory jack there and then it zip tied a 4-way to it. I actually had this spare jack out of a junk car. I was just gonna, I might loosen that and stick that underneath there. Just so I got an extra jack and I don't have to screw with that one taking it off. Yeah, the 78, I went to change the title and get tags. The VIN number was 1 off. The very first number on the title said a 2, and mine on the dash says a 1. And I was like, what the hell? And 1 means Chevrolet. It was like 1X. 1 means Chevrolet, X means Nova. So a 2X, 2 means Pontiac, 3's Buick, 6 is Cadillac. So really it come out to a Pontiac Nova. And I was like, no. So I went down, I did a history of it, and it's been like that with the 2 on there since 1998. And the records were purged before that. So I have to drive about an hour and a half, 2 hours to this state place to get the VIN inspected by a constable or something. Cost 40 bucks. And they only do it 1 day a week. And I got to trailer it down there. So I have to load it up on my truck and trailer on it's a Thursday. Call them up first, make an appointment, and then go and get the title work done. So anyway, that's a big delay on that. But once I get that done next week, we'll go for a ride in it. I'll film driving it. Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, guys, show you what I got going on here. I got all the emergency brake stuff off the 68. I've already started putting it on the 72. I got this one on here. Got the old brakes off there, and fixing to put the newer brakes and everything that were on the 68 onto this one. And so I'm doing that. got a few little parts in. Got the windshield washer jug on the 68. This bracket is off the 68. And then they had aftermarket overflow here going to the radiator. But I wanted to put it back right. So I think they wanted like 50 something for a overflow jug. But I got this one here off a little Jap car, and I'm probably going to mount it in behind this battery over here, either there or here, something like that. So I got an overflow. I got the exhaust pipe, front pipe, at the muffler shop. He's going to make me one, and I'll probably just run a muffler on it there, kind of like the 78 for now. Okay, I ordered the new gas tank. I didn't get it through Rock Auto because they wanted oversized freight, 100 and something, 50 bucks or something to ship it. I got it off eBay for $169 delivered. So that should be in any day. I did get the gas cap in and the sending unit, so that's all ready. Once I get the gas tank, it'll probably be next episode, because I'll probably paint it. I don't want to pull a DD Speed Shop and not paint it, stick it in there anyway. So I'm gonna do that. I think that's it. Probably going to end this video after whatever I can get done today, even though I got to make another trip to the muffler shop to go pick up that pipe because they couldn't do it right away. So whatever I can get done, probably the brakes, an emergency brake cable. I did order, it's kind of a rant here. I mentioned before on another video that you can get them patch panels that go from here and down for like 40 bucks. Well, I found a couple places that sell it. Classic Industries sells it 41 bucks, but they want 150 or something because it's oversized freight, blah blah blah. So, and they said in stock, so I found ground up ss396.com. They had them. Buy them by the pair, 80 bucks for the pair, 30 bucks to ship them. So I order it, they take my money through PayPal, and then the next day or two later they say, oh, we're out of stock, we don't know when we can get them, so we're going to refund your money. So I wrote them back and I said, well, you should have, put sold out on your site, save us a bunch of hassle. So anyway, but I got them patch panels that go from here down. I got them, we'll do them later. As far as these, it's there's rust bubbles and a little Bondo here, and I can fix it, but I mean patch it with some Dynaglass, but I'm afraid it might come back through, even though I got the I put some Pour 15 and sprayed some paint all along there inside, and I got the rear panels off back there, sprayed it all in there, so it might be good. But just to be on the safe side, I wanted to get them panels and at least put it in here, from here or up to here, just kind of. So it looks like we're gonna have to fix these because I'm not paying 150 bucks to ship them. Okay, so I'll be back later at the end of the day and see how much I get done, and then I'll end this video. Doesn't look like the gas tank for this video, but definitely next video. If I get that exhaust pipe in the next couple hours, I'll get that on there and get it running. We got to change the transmission fluid, so I'm probably get that done today and we'll get it running. But running and driving and stuff, I guess still got to wait for the gas tank. Okay, to order a gallon of paint. It's $104.95 for a gallon of paint, reducer hardener. It's acrylic enamel. I ordered a Hugger Orange, so that's what it's going to go. I'm a little bit leery on painting with acrylic enamel. Back in the old days it was good stuff, but since they took the lead out and all the good stuff, and I don't know what they make it with nowadays, but I tried it a while back, years ago, and 5 years ago on my 85 Corvette, and it faded out real quick. Painted another car a couple years ago, and it was it went on shiny, and then the next morning it was dull, like base coat. Buffed it out, and it didn't last either. I'd rather use my buy my Nissan 2K urethane that I paint all my cars with, but you know, it's good if you buy a color that's not already mixed, you know, like a black or white or something. But if you got to mix it up, then it's a couple $100 more. So it'd probably be about $300 for the Nissan 2K urethane and that Hugger Orange. This one I got the acrylic for $104. So we're gonna try it. That should be in a couple days. So next video, we're gonna take off the trunk lid and paint that orange so we can see the color, and probably paint this trunk jamb here. Probably not here. This needs to be all fixed when I fix this back panel, but paint from like here up. Paint that orange, paint underneath this orange, and get this trunk lined up permanently on there basically. And then later on we'll do the door jambs. So anyway, we'll get to see the color next episode, hopefully. The 68 is just about ready. I took off the wiper motor, brake cables, rest of the brakes. I might take off this back bumper because I may need, I don't know what's bent on the 72. I'm thinking this back bumper bracket here. And then after that we're gonna shove it down another part of the yard there. So I'm just about done with this, stripping it from what parts I think I need. Anyway, I'll be back at the end of the day and see what I get done. Okay, I got the old vent out of here, and just as I suspected, it's like the other side. See all these just packed with leaves and dirt and crap. That's why I had to take that out to clean it out. Anyway, I'm gonna clean that out, blow it out. There's the emergency brake cable right there, the new one. And I just cut the old one off there. That's that clip. I gotta figure out how to take that out to put the new one on. So here's the old cables. Here's the main cable. That's where it went through the frame rail. See how messed up it was? Although I think it still might have worked, but it may not have. And then that was the main cable going to the two, and that was all frayed. We could see that. And that's one side. So anyway, I'll be back.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
She's alive. She starts up by the key. think that float's sticking. Anyway, it's just a new straight pipe. Here was the old pipe here, and went to an exhaust place there, and they made up this new straight pipe, and I'll put a muffler and stuff on it later. But yeah, the float's sticking. It stuck before, and I tapped it, and it stopped. But I'll probably have to take the carb apart and did what I do with that 78 there and put in a new needle valve there and gasket. But anyway, I've been doing that, screwing around with some other stuff. I didn't get these brakes quite done yet. These 68 pads are a little bit different than the 72. 72's longer here, so I think I got to take the backing plates off the 68. It's either that or the holes are wrong for these. I think that's what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna figure that out tomorrow. It's getting late in the day. So anyway, I think I'll end this video. Got quite a bit done. And the gas tank should be coming today, tomorrow. So next video we'll get the gas tank in there and running off the tank. Get the exhaust, maybe get a muffler put on there, and a bunch of other stuff that I talked about earlier. Okay, so yeah, subscribe if you haven't, and like, comment, share, all that stuff, and we'll see y'all next video. Thanks everybody for watching.